been told they can't go to this and that. So one of the zombie movies representing that we're told we got to stay in somewhere. So the zombies play supposedly the white people trying to keep us in some place. So they break it down for you. So when they was talking about Exorcist, I was like, yo, that just watching clips of it, I was getting scared. Just because they started off with the girl Linda Blair, who's 12, 13 in the movie. Yeah, she's happy.
She dated was it Prince or something?
That's the one I was talking about. It's they show her in the first 30 minutes, 40 minutes, she's happy-go-lucky, and then they start showing you the transformation of her. Mm-hmm. And that's when you start noticing, like, her turning her eyes and the demons and what she... Dude, they broke it down. And I'm like, Courtney, just listen to it. The way they broke it down scared me more. Yeah. And because that's one of the main movies that scare me. Shout out to Rodeo, Ed Dogs on Instagram.
Big shout out to Rodeo.
He sent us a link or a picture of the movie that you was talking about last time, about the Dominican movie that was about the Exorcist also.
Oh, yeah.
So he sent us a picture, and I think the name of the movie was Andrea or something.
Oh, yeah, that's the name of it.
So if you guys watch that, what was the name of the show right now?
I think it's something about horror, something to that.
Eli and horror.
It's on AMC, so just search. I just actually found it on demand.
It's probably like 8 episodes because they're going to only do it for this month and the first 2 weeks of November. But if you guys want to listen to people break down how these horror movies were made, it's Eli Roth talking. You got Greg Nicotero from Walking Dead talking about it. You have Quentin Tarantino. They even spoke about Paranormal Activities. That shit looks...
So for The Exorcist, what was the political thing or whatever of that year?
So at that time, I think that movie was 1973 or 74, if I'm not mistaken, when they were talking about it. They were showing that young ladies were being, at the time, not represented correctly. So they had somehow guys were being the voices of girls. So that's when you hear the voice of Lucifer coming out of her. Oh. But at the same time, she was trying to fight it because she was still inside. And they wanted to represent that young girls at an early age until they become adults, they're being pressed down. Like they don't. Yeah. So that's what they were talking about. They were like, you have to sit down and break.
So that's why she was a strong character.
Yes.
Got it.
So I've never looked at it at that point of view. That POV.
Nobody did. We were fucking scared,
bro. You were just thinking about the scary part.
Just how the fuck am I going to sleep?
They even spoke about a movie called Rosemary's Baby. That was in 1981. About the devil banged a girl and she was carrying...
I heard of this, but I don't...
She was carrying the devil's...
baby, yeah.
But come to find out that the husband, who was an actor, sold her to the devil to rape because he wanted to be famous.
Hot damn.
Bro, that shit was weird. Then they started talking about, I know you probably watched this, The Omen with the little kid.
Yes.
Woo!
You know what I was watching? Because they've been showing a lot of horror movies, but I was cracking up. It looked so corny. Was the Christine
with the car. Stephen King movie.
Yeah.
But
the
back
guy's
then...
like, yo, man, I can't shake it off. He's driving in the stupid car behind. Yo, man, just make a U-turn.
But back then, you'd be like, what the hell?
Yeah, no, I know. Back then, I was scared of a fucking car.
It's like watching Cujo.
Scared of a red car.
It's like watching the movie Cujo
I was scared.
with the dog.
So Cujo, people was like a same thing, like a thriller based on a dog.
A fucking Rottweiler. That shit barking and fucking drooling.
Yeah.
And nobody want to get out the car. Another movie that scared me, but it was corny if you look at it now. Yeah. It's about the birds. All the birds killing people.
Yes.
Dude, the special effects look so whack back now.
Yeah.
But back then, you'd be walking down the street like, yo, these pigeons are going to come down.
Yeah, I know. If you saw that,
there's a lot of fucking pigeons. Yeah. So, this week today I have 2 movies. Last time, we both picked The Exorcist. Mm-hmm. This time, a movie that did scare me also growing up, fucking Halloween. The first one, second and third were like the scariest to me. Because... Halloween.
So, quick question: who you more scared, Michael Myers or Jason?
I'm more scared of Michael Myers.
Yeah,
because he was like real. Jason Voorhees is real too.
Yeah.
But Michael Myers was like in the beginning of Halloween, he's a little kid killing somebody.
Yeah, yeah.
His sister in a clown fucking thing.
Yeah.
So they lock him up in a psych ward. He's crazy, whatever.
Yeah.
10 years later, he comes out big as fuck. I guess he was juicing in the psych ward with all this medicine they were giving him. And he's tormenting everybody in that little town. That's the shit that scares me. When I first moved to Jersey, it's like, it reminded me of that. Everything's dark, quiet.
You know what's the funniest thing, too, with horror movies is that, especially back in the days, there's always that scene, and everybody knows. I'm let's see if you're reading my mind. What do you think is the scene?
Them running and then they fall?
Yes! There's always that fucking scene of that motherfucker is walking, and you're there running,
So,
and they always look back, and then boom, they trip.
So how many?
And all of a sudden, that nigga's there.
How many times have you ran away from something and you fallen?
Joe, never.
Me neither. I've never
probably
fallen.
crashed into something.
Never.
Yeah.
When we used to do like a hop a cab.
Yeah.
And we tell it go down one way.
Oh yeah, we did a Larry. Yeah.
Yeah, and we run the other way.
Yeah.
I never fell.
Yeah, I know.
Because I didn't want to get caught.
Especially somebody with a fucking gigantic machete after you.
Dude, like, you in the woods, I understand there's branches, but you don't look down when you're running?
No, but the funny thing is that the killer's always walking.
Yeah.
That nigga's ain't even sweating. He's like, nah, I got her. She gonna fall right now.
Yeah.
She falls.
So Halloween's like top there for me. Like,
Yeah.
Which one you have?
So I liked Halloween. I just don't remember too much of like fucking Exorcist. I remember clear and Dave. But Halloween, all those scare me. Yeah, but me, if I had to pick between those two, Michael Myers is definitely more scarier than Jason. Because Jason at times, it was more funny. Because he was always in Crystal Lake and there's always young kids and they always joke on him.
Dude, and
what you gonna do, punk? You know, so because funny that he just chops their head off.
Crystal Lake is real. Like, you could go and visit on like Halloween Day.
So like, I always get more scared with like spiritual movies. So like, Amityville scares me. The Candyman, that scares me.
They talked about that.
Candyman scares me. And then like for like one of the latest movies that when the last recent years, not an old school one, The Ring. When The Ring came out, was scary for me.
The Ring was bad.
When she came out the fucking TV.
Yeah, The Ring was
and
fucking bad.
when she opened the closet, that girl's face, I was like, ah!
The things that scare me, because I could watch The Conjuring, I could watch Annabelle, going back then, the first Poltergeist.
Yes.
When when you're
TV,
little and the TV is snowing, we went through that.
Why we all got scared?
We went through that.
Why we all got scared? Was it because of that movie, I think?
I think so. And
I would get scared too if I was at night trying to change the channel. You're like, yo, channel 4 is not working. Yo. And you're just, yo. And you're like, and then it starts doing the lines.
Yes. We don't get that right now.
Yeah.
We don't have that. They call it the snow on TV.
Yeah, yeah.
But back then, it was always like around 11 or 12 o'clock at night. Those one or two channels will get into the snow. And you'd be like, holy shit. And then that movie had that scary song. And it had that little lady, the vieja.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I will get her out. Yo, mommy, I'm here. I'm like, yo,
that'd be
this shit is fucking scary.
That'll be a good Portuguese for next year. I mean, a good costume for next year.
So, right, for my two picks this week, it will be Halloween and yes, Friday the 13th, the first and second. Coming right behind that is Freddy Krueger, the first one.
Yeah.
Because Freddy Krueger, that tells you, yo, you can't go to sleep now.
Yeah.
Because
for me, I put Candyman in my list.
Do you remember everybody in the hood? We used to tell you, yo, go into the mirror.
Yo.
That, and what was the other thing, if you remember?
Mary.
Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary.
I never did that shit.
Supposedly one kid in my block did it at midnight.
Yeah.
And he was looking at the mirror in the basement.
What about the Ouija
he
boards?
Was scratched.
Talking about board games, and I mean, we'll probably get more into it. Ouija board.
Yeah, I never did one.
Let's play. Let's go to escape room with the Ouija board. Oh, yo, that would be a good escape room.
Oh man.
But yeah, man. Now we'll definitely, man. We'll try to crank out more shows. You know, like from here to the year, we got Thanksgiving coming up. We got the Christmas. You know, a whole bunch of stuff coming up. But we'll definitely be talking more. But now, brother, it's close to that time to give that chuleta smack.
Bro. Smack, bro.
Oh, so I'll give my smack, and it's actually going to pertain to what we were just talking about, Halloween. So, fucking, I've had time to think about chuleta smacks, but this one, I just was like, I'm like, this shit, you can't even make it up. So there's a girl in London, or whatever, the UK, that she had sex with 20 ghosts.
Whoa.
And she slept with 20 ghosts, and she's now engaged to a Portuguese. Yo, she's like a spiritual girl, and she seems like a girl that goes to church, but I don't know what the fuck.
How spiritual is she? Got banged by 20 ghosts.
I don't know what type of weed she on, or what type of drug she on, and she fucking getting fucked by ghosts, man, horny as hell, or what the fuck?
On your 20.
Yeah, and she's talking about it like nothing.
I wonder if ghosts wear condoms.
Hell no. Raw dog, son.
They raw dog it in there?
Hells yeah.
Sheesh.
So she's fucked 20 ghosts, and supposedly now she's engaged to a Portuguese, and she just says that it's more like him. I don't even think he got a name. So it's some spiritual shit that's inside her.
Do you think he's jealous?
I don't know. He knows about her past now.
Yeah.
Well, he might come get us now. You making fun of my girl, son? Chuleta brothers.
The ghost of past.
Yo, if you don't hear us for a few weeks, you know what happened. He came after us.
We're inside the TV. The snowy TV.
Yeah, man, but Chuleta smack goes to that chick.
Bang, bang, bang. So mine, I'm going to make it a real quick one. It's going to go to snowboarder / skateboarder, BMX, whatever you want to call it, Mr. Shaun White.
Ooh.
Over the weekend, he was at a Halloween party dressed as Jack from Tropic Thunder. So if you guys seen that movie, Jack, who was played by Ben Stiller, was a slow, as we called back then, was retarded, but now we got to say slow.
Yeah.
So back then, Ben Stiller got a lot of shit for playing a role like that on TV because they were making fun of it. Mm-hmm. So, flash forward 10, 12 years. Mr. Shaun White decided to be that character at a party. And this guy is like a lead speaker for Special Olympics. Yo. So,
what an idiot.
Twitter killed this guy. Went in.
Internet wins,
like,
bro.
how you are so insensitive. Why you doing this? And he had to apologize. And the committee of Special Olympics was like, I don't know how he will do something like that, knowing that all these kids look up to him, and he comes here a lot. Hopefully, he learned from this lesson. What he learned is that getting hit with a chuleta raw hurts. Especially if you're snowboarding and you know how it's cold and your face gets cold.
Hay una chuleta.
Boom. So people, please hit us up on Instagram. Send us questions, comments, any concerns. Sorry about the wait, but we're going to try to do this a weekly thing.
Like anybody who's down, either from the internet or just our circle, let us know if you're down for this no beer joint. I know your family's going to be fucking throwing mad heat rock at you to try to get you to drink beer, but...
Yeah, but I would try it. I would definitely try it.
But yeah, man, we can do it no beer, man.
We did a pretty... I think we cover a lot for Halloween.
Yeah.
Hopefully we could do another one. Let's see if we can. Like I said, hit us up on Instagram. Give us the likes.
Yeah, Chuleta Brothers Facebook, Chuleta Brothers Instagram, Chuleta Brothers Twitter.
Rate our episodes when you in any podcast, network you listen to.
We're on Spotify. We're on iHeartRadio. And then our home is basically Spreaker, so hit us up. Yeah, man. Well,
and everybody, please be safe tomorrow, Halloween Day. We go out trick-or-treating with the kids. And I want to do a special... it's about to be late. You know what? I'll say next week. But let's keep on with the good music. Mike Myers coming under your bed. He's gonna grab you. Be careful. Peace.